Do you know the different types of mental health disorders that affect children? In this video, I'm going to be covering some of them. Most of the mental health disorders can actually be recognized from the way the child acts. Most of them come into play when the child hits their adolescence stage. The mental health practitioners make use of the American Psychiatric Association's Diagnostic and Statistical Manual as a guide to distinguish between some of the different mental health disorders that affect children. The first type of mental health disorder that is actually very common with children is mood disorders. Mood fluctuations are very common on children. Children that experience mood disorders have very severe and persistent symptoms that they actually experience. These symptoms affect the way they perform their day-to-day activities. Depending on the type of mood disorder affecting the child may turn out to be extensively worried. The child may have these feelings of youth and hopelessness, and may actually turn out to be always sad for no reason. There are two types of mood disorders that children experience. It could be a bipolar disorder or severe depression. Another type of mental health disorder that is very common in children is anxiety disorder. Anxiety can actually be a good thing, but Anxiety can actually be a good thing, but when it becomes very extensive, it interferes with the way that the child performs their day-to-day activity. There are several different types of anxiety disorders, which include PTSD, generalized anxiety, panic anxiety disorders, and obsessive-compulsive disorders. Another type of mental health disorder that is very common in children are personality disorders. Personality disorders are disorders in which the child has these rigid, severe, and long-lasting patterns of behavior, thoughts, and emotion. Personality disorders are actually very stressing in a way that they can interfere with how the child interacts with fears and society. They actually stop the child from being able to adjust to new situations in society. Personality disorders may actually cause the child to be very dramatic, withdrawn, or parted. For the most part, children experience personality disorders when they're in their adolescent stage. For the most part, children experience personality disorders when they hit their adolescent stage. The first type of mental health disorder that is very common in children are psychotic disorders. Psychotic disorders affect the way the child distinguishes from what is real and what is not real. Their perception of reality is actually very vague, causing the child to be very dangerous. The most common type of psychotic disorder is schizophrenia. Psychotic disorders may be caused by infection, issues with the brain circuits, stress, or any social factors that could be affecting the child. Last but not least, we have eating disorders. Eating disorders are actually the types of disorders in which the child has a very unhealthy relationship with food. Eating disorders can actually occur to anyone, but particularly they are very common in teenagers and young adults. In a nutshell, mental health disorders are actually very common and sharing this video can actually save a life of someone out there who could be experiencing any of the mentioned mental health disorders. Please don't forget to like this video, share it to a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check out our website. See you guys in the next video. Bye!